As many of you all are aware, our Commonwealth faces a public safety personnel crisis right now. We do not have enough people applying to serve in these vital roles, whether it be police officers or emergency service positions. Departments require flexibility to manage their communities' needs and offer employees a work-life balance. And we need to continue to support our brave men and women who wear the badge by policing those who do not live up to their commitment. House Bill 414 addresses these issues by amending various statutes relating to public safety to ensure our cities recruit and retain the best people for these critical roles. Last summer, Louisville Metro Police reported more than 240 job openings. Lexington needed to hire more than 100 people. The bill removes some barriers that might stop good people from applying or staying in these vital roles. First of all, the bill deletes the maximum age of 46 for new police or fire personnel. The measure also adjusts the number of rehired police officers that a department must pay retirement benefits for by establishing the immediately preceding calendar year total when calculating these allowances. Current law caps that figure based on calendar year of 2015, which is 7 years ago. There is no limit to how many retired officers a city may employ. This only pertains to those that require a pension contribution. House Bill 414 also builds upon our work to protect the reputations of honorable officers and their departments by weeding out the few who engage in unacceptable behavior. This measure clarifies that anyone can file a complaint against a member of the police or fire department in a former second or third class city, and that the complaint must be brought to the city manager, legislative body, or mayor to prefer charges. We also amend the disciplinary process to allow more time for a complaint to be filed. Currently, it must be filed within 3 days. This bill extends that deadline to 10 days. It also extends the city's time to serve the accused with a copy of the charges from 2 days to 5 days. We further clarify that disciplinary proceedings do not pertain to chiefs, clerkal employees, or maintenance staff. Finally, House Bill 414 creates flexibility for departments by allowing an 80-hour, 14-day work period instead of a 40-hour, 7-day work period. The change gives cities and our police departments options as they address the unique aspects of their communities. Additionally, some officers prefer this type of schedule because they say it gives them a better work-life balance. If the department has a collective bargaining unit, it must agree to the exception. 8 Kentucky cities collectively bargain with a local fraternal order of police lodge. Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask the clerk to call House Floor Amendment 1.
Clerk, please report.
House Floor Amendment 1 to House Bill 414.
Gentleman from McGoffin.
Mr. Speaker, House Floor Amendment 1 clarifies that law enforcement, the law to reinforce the complaints filed against police officers shall be governed by KRS 15520, which is the police officers' Bill of Rights. That's all the floor amendment does, and it was agreed upon by the League of Cities and the FOP. If there's no question on amendment, Mr. Speaker, I would move adoption of House Floor Amendment 1.
Motion is for the adoption of House Floor Amendment 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, those in favor signify by voting aye. Those opposed, nay. House Floor Amendment 1 is adopted. Gentleman from McGoffin.
In closing, Mr. Speaker, as a proud retired law enforcement officer myself, I bring you this bill because I know it will benefit our public safety personnel, our local governments, and the citizens many have sworn to protect and serve. It has been an effort between the Kentucky League of Cities and the Fraternal Order of Police in constructing this piece of legislation that's good for all that's involved. And with that, Mr. Speaker, if there's no questions, I will move the passage of House Bill 414 as amended by House Floor Amendment 1.